It's a little grim this morning, so hopefully this comes through okay. Successful Indie Author 5-minute focus, episode 57, author tics. Common words, common typos, miscues, and other words that add no value to your manuscript, and they look hokey. So let's not look hokey. The first thing you do is you've written your book, you've reread it, you've edited it yourself, you've got it ready, you send it to an editor, and you wait. Well, when your editor delivers your steaming pile back to you, take a look at it. You'll see a lot of red on there, and that's okay. Look for common issues. Sometimes you might use the word very, some, many, all, few, things that are indiscriminate. Seemingly is kind of a crutch word, and it's a bad word because it's usually in narrative where you're saying seemingly. So you're trying to lead the reader to, hey, this seems like this one thing, but it might not be. You don't need to do that. Readers are smarter than that. You don't have to say seemingly in your narrative. Clearly, really clearly, now you're telling the reader, hey, this is what happened. Look at this. It's clearly, and you should have already seen this. So if they should have already seen that, then you don't need to tell them that, hey, you should have already seen that. Kind of don't demean your readers. Give them some hope. Now, in dialogue, it's a completely different story. But when you get done, one thing I do is I have my list of crutch words, and I'll do a search. When I finish the story, I'll do a search, and I'll probably be able to delete half of them. All is one of my crutch words. All of the people, just is a crutch word. And that's something that I have to look for. So I have my list. When you get your steaming pile back from the editor, you go through it and you see, oh, hey, there's a lot of things here. And you can ask your editor before you send the manuscript, what are my crutch words? And a lot of editors, especially repeat editors, they have your list. They have a list for every one of their customers, and they'll just do a search and highlight all of those right at the outset, just to make sure that let's clear that chaff out. Let's look at the wheat and see what we can do with the manuscript from here. So that search is critical. I have about 10 or 12 words that I search for, and it's less and less and less. And life is pretty good at the end, and finding how often I use certain terms. So yeah, build your personal list, write the words, remove that chaff. And then also, as you eliminate certain words, you'll find new words to rely on, use as a crutch. And just understand, they'll pop up. It's okay. You're not a bad writer. You're not a bad human being. It's just that happens. If you listen to somebody talk, you'll find those folks who say, a lot. And that's a verbal tic. I say that just as I'm thinking and trying to get air to my brain. Air to my lungs, oxygen to my brain. All right. we don't do that. Know that the new ones will crop up. It's okay. It's natural. Do your best. Go back through it, fix it, move on. Try not to send those manuscripts with legions of crutch words to the readers. This is they'll pick up on that, and they'll find it, and it'll annoy them, and then they'll put the book down. So don't give your readers any reason to put your books down. So author tics, know that everybody has them. How you get rid of them, that can be unique to you. I search, I remove them. I tell my editor, please look for repeat words. Sometimes I'll have a cool term, a 5-syllable word, and I might want to use it, and I'll use it, and then I'll put my work away for the day, and then I'll remember that I wanted to use that, and so I'll use it again. And so you'll see a 50 kopeck word twice in 2 paragraphs and nowhere else in the manuscript. All right, don't do that. If you have a 50 kopeck word, you just use it once. This was a pretty simple topic. Understand you have them, fix them, remove them, move on. Don't dwell on the crutch words, and all of a sudden you'll find that, hey, you're not using those anymore. You've got some different ones, and they're not nearly as bad. This is a good thing, and thanks to a proofreader who checked my very first book, he said, hey, you use a couple a lot. In a 120-page book, I use the word couple, 140 times. So that was my default of, hey, there's stuff here. Don't do that. All right, everybody, have a good day. Take care of those tics. Remove them from your life, remove them from your manuscript, declare victory, and entertain your readers at a high level.